All right. Good afternoon, class.
Good.
How was lunch?
Good.
Good. All right. Well, we are ready for our advanced math. You see some tools at your table. Raise your hand and tell me what you see. Yes. Dominoes. What do you have, Eli?
Board.
A whiteboard. What do you have, Miss Lucy?
Marker.
Marker. And what's the last tool that you have?
Paper.
What is that paper called?
A number line.
A number line. Can anybody tell me, what have we been working on these last couple weeks? Jackson?
On a number line.
We've been working with number lines. What else? Levi?
We've been working on counting by twos.
We counted by twos. Lucy?
Plus and equal sign.
We've learned about the plus sign and the...
Equal sign.
Oh my goodness, that's great. All right, hands down. Well, today for our warm-up, we have to get our bodies and minds and our hands all warmed up for math. And that is what we are going to do. So you notice, how many dominoes do you have?
3.
3. And you have 3 spaces on your whiteboard, don't you, that you can write on? Well, I'm going to show you what you're going to do with your whiteboard.
Write numbers.
I bet if you listen for directions, I will be able to tell you. So your whiteboard probably looks something like this, yes?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have a domino. What is one of the numbers on my domino? What's the first one? 4. You're going to write that 4 on your board. What's that sign that we've learned about?
Plus.
Plus. You're not writing anything yet. Plus. What's the other number on my domino?
1.
1. And what's that other symbol?
Equal.
Equals. And this is called an addition.
Sentence.
Awesome. Give your guys selves a, oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. So our addition sentence says 4
5.
plus
5.
1 equals
5.
Very good. You guys knew that because you guys are like super, super smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you didn't know that, could you use your number line?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you didn't know that, you could look at your number line that you made the other day. And our first number was 4. And how many spaces did it tell me to jump?
1.
1. So I jumped to number
5.
5. That's super easy. Well, I showed you how to do it with one of my dominoes, but now you're going to make your number sentences using all 3. You have 3 spaces. You have 3 dominoes, which means you have 3 addition sentences. Do you think you can do that?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to set my handy dandy timer, and if you don't make it all the way through, that's okay. We'll just scoot it to the side and we'll go back, okay? All right, I'm going to set my timer. I want you to work hard. Not all of your dominoes are the same. So should I look at my friend's paper?
No.
Because does he or she have the same dominoes as me?
No.
No. When you're done, raise your hand, and I will come over and I will make sure that you are done. And then if you are, we will put our dominoes up and we will get ready to move on. All right? When I say go, when I say what?
Go.
When I say go, you will begin. Go. Keep the dominoes in the order that they were. Just move them off to the side. Then you know. Keep working. I'm setting my handy dandy timer. I want to see how we do. And raise your hand if you have a question. Some of you have big numbers on your dominoes and some of you might have small numbers. And that's okay. Remember to use your number line so you can jump from place to place if you need to. And remember what a plus sign looks like. Don't forget about the equal sign. Because if you forget the equal sign, then the last 2 numbers look like they go together. You'll have 3 numbers. You'll write 3 numbers because you have 3 places. I love your skills working with dominoes. Awesome, awesome. What's missing from this number sentence? I gotta have that equal sign, otherwise I don't know what's you're doing. That won't be good. All right. You have 4 plus something equals 6. Okay. So 4 plus 6. There we go. Oh, look at all those hands coming up. Erase. Erase. If you want to go back and get a tissue, you can get a tissue and erase your board. High five. All right, erase your board. Oh, you had some big numbers. There we go. Erase your board. You got about 50 seconds left. So go get a tissue and erase. It'll be quicker.
Do we erase the lines?
Oh, you can erase everything on that board. Erase everything on that board. Here, Jackson, why don't you give Levi your tissue, because then it'll erase quicker. Hustle and bustle.
Hustle and bustle. Like
Hustle and bustle.
10 more seconds.
Hustle and bustle. Oh my goodness. Glad you caught your cough.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
All right. Put your hands on your head so I know that you're ready. Hands on your head so I know you're ready. And bottoms are in your seat. Hands on your head and bottom in your seat. Hands on your head and bottom on your seat. Hands on your head and bottom on your... Thank you. All right. So now you guys did that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's my timer. See, we even beat the timer. How awesome is that? Now, here's a cool activity. You get to make up another number sentence. But this time, it's going to be on your paper. And your paper, does it have dominoes?
Yes.
Sure does. What did we just use?
Dominoes.
Dominoes. So do you think you can handle this math paper?
Yeah.
You already know what an addition sentence is. How many numbers go in my addition sentence? 3. And what's the first sign that you'll write? Plus. And what's that other sign?
Equal.
Equal. Now, when it goes to the back, let me get this white one. It might be easier to read. When it goes to the back, one side of the dominoes doesn't have dots. It has numbers. But then one side has dots. Do you think you could handle that?
Yeah.
I think so. They're just trying to trick you. Then, after you guys are done with that, I brought your iPads. And you're going to use your iPads because there's this cool number app that has number lines. And it works on addition sentences. We're going to jump forwards. So we are going to jump forwards. And it tells you to jump forward to show 0 plus 6. And you have a frog down here. So what number does my frog start at, Wyatt?
0.
0. And how many spaces does it want me to jump, Jace?
6.
Let's do it. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice work. I got it right. All right. Now, my frog is at 1. How many places, Lucy, is it telling me to go? 9. That's what you're going to do. So let's do it together. Ready? Are you with me? Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What number did I land on?
10.
10. And we got it right. So that's what you're going to do. It doesn't need to have sound on it, so I shouldn't hear like a bazillion frogs going all crazy. Because I forgot to tell you to bring your headphones, okay? All right. So here's how we're going to do this. We are going to collect dominoes. So quick 1, 2, 3 in here. 1, 2, 3. Pass it down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come here, Mr. Levi. Hustle, hustle. Thank you. Here we go, Miss Luce. Make sure your lids are on your markers. 3. Okay. It is important to always follow the directions. I told you guys not to bring pencils because I brought some for you today. Here we go. The first thing on your paper is your name. The first thing on your paper is your name. The first thing on your paper is your name, is your name. The first thing on your paper is your name. Very nice. My silly Sally pencils were hiding from me. Here we go. Yes, Miss Luce?
You said Sal.
Silly.
My little sister.
Well. Alright. Here's this one. Okay, so the first thing on your paper is your name. Alright. Everyone has their names on their papers. Raise them, your pencil. Hi, I am Ashley Wiens, and I'm going to discuss my reflection over my student engagement lesson plan. I did this lesson in the advanced math group, which for kindergarten, it's a group of 6 students that I'm working with on first grade math. I like the small group with them, and I feel like I get more time one-on-one with each of them, especially if they need help. But a lot of them are at perfect level. You know, sometimes their numbers are backwards, but other than that, it's been going really good. Right now we're working on counting on, so we use number lines, and the students have actually picked up that they're doing really good, that they, on certain problems, such as 4 plus 1 or 5 plus 1 or 5 plus 2, they don't actually need their number line, but when we get into 10 count on 3 places, which would be, 13, then we have to use our number line. It's been going really great. This lesson I decided to use dominoes, and they got to make their own addition sentences, which was what we've been working on the worksheets. They give us the numbers and we have to put them together. The students did great. I would have liked to have a big Promethean board, because on the Origo site there's a lot of cool activities that you can do, and the students could do it virtually together, sitting as a group, but we are in a computer lab, so we do not have a big Promethean board that we can do that with. They do have their iPads, which they were able to use. It's called Numberline. It's an app, and Little Frog, where they hop to each place, and it's really cool. The kids really enjoyed it after they were done with their worksheet. Like I said, the use of technology, as a co-class, I would love to be able to do, but right now, not in my own classroom, I don't get to have that all the time, and that's okay. That's what I'm learning for. I didn't feel any behaviors that stuck out during the lesson, just redirecting easily, of not even really having to say anything, just a nice little hand on the shoulder, or, move of the chair to get students focused again. I would like to do this as a whole group sitting in with, if we had more time, to do it as sitting in a circle and we all get numerous dominoes and make them together. But in our allotted time slot and location, it's not always that easy. We have a smaller confined space, so we make do with what we can. The kids do great with it, and they did great on their worksheet, on the assessment that was given afterwards. I chose to assess them 2 times on this, because I like to see that, could they do it in whole group when we were doing the dominoes together. I walked around and we did a couple together, and then they had to do it on their own. And then for the worksheet, I really wanted to see, yes, we'll do 1 or 2 together, but I wanted to see how they're doing, if I need to slow back the lesson, or if we can continue to move, because now that they're in the first grade math, it kind of jumps from place to place. We're doing number lines, and then the next lesson is starting to use measurements. And I wanted to make sure that they were fully ready to move on to start measurement before I put them into something that they're not ready for. So I really thought their lesson went great, and other than the technology thing, I really wouldn't change a whole lot about it. So have a good day.